So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A first down run with Jacobs going to be well read defensively as they'll stop him for a loss of a couple.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
And it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. I'm here all day. Quick the edge, quick the edge. Go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle.
How about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here we go.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Williams on the coverage.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch one. Watch one.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins, nothing.
Here we go. Shaq for one. Mike Cougar 19. Got you. I got Panther 60. Panther 60.
On first down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Michael Pittman with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here we go. Sam. Here I come. Ready, set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's what I'm talking about.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
54 Mike. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. 54's Mike.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 1. Mike 1. What we got? What we got? What we got? Nike 18. Watch out.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Safety's creeping.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
A 49-yard attempt.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
They go play action now. Ryan, he'll buy some time right. He's going to take off. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
First down.
Mike 25. Right there, 54 Mike. No gain on this defense, no gain. 54 is Mike. 54.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Run for Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Watch one. Watch one. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
Give me some.
Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
All day.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Buying time to his left. Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
60 Bison. When's the mic? Watch one. Hawk 70, Hawks.
They go play action with Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. On the return comes Drake. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, check. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Running is Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Jacobs now, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Here comes the boom. I see.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Yeah.
Play action. It's Ryan. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his clock? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Joe Schobert able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard.
Second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Watch one. Watch one. Hey, let's go.
Now Pollard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the
Hurts
field.
sets up to throw it. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That gain on third down, good for 28. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Goodwin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return comes Drake. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And now before the play clock runs out, Brian Flores is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Working with his 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Ryan. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Twist.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. He's going to have the first down past the 20.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
Jaguars. Tony Pollard, 95 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return comes Drake. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Kenyon Drake on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ready. Mike 54. Hey, keep it up. Hey, wait.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
a yard. Brings up
They're
fourth
going
down.
on fourth down. It's Ryan. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen.
Ryan's
And he's
pass.
unable to get
Complete
away.
to
They
Keenan
stop
Allen.
him at the line on fourth
It's
and
a
2.
turnover
So they've
on
gone for it
downs.
twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Brought down behind the line of
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11. At the 44-yard
After the
line.
loss to start out, here's second and 11.
One's the mic. Watch one. Watch one. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's third and 2.
We got to get to the ball.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, forget the run on third and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
One's the mic. Watch one. Watch one. Let's go. Let's get this ball.
On first down, Pollard.
Rush in.
And for one of the first times
Tony
all night,
Pollard,
he is
the
going to go
ball carrier.
nowhere
Go trip
as
in.
they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4
Brought down
yards
back
on the
at the
play.
32.
And that's going to make it second and 14.
Ready. Mike's number one. Mike's number one. 65. Panther 60. Panther 65. Mike one. Mike one. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Complete to Tony Pollard.
Oh, I came to my feet on
It's a
that one. I
gain
thought
of
he was getting
6.
close to breaking that
Makes
one
it
big, but in the
third
end,
and 8.
give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is third and 8. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Hurts
And he went
pass.
backwards.
Complete
He'll
to
be down at the
Pollard.
30. Losing 4
4-yard loss.
yards that
It's
time,
fourth
and now
down.
it's fourth down. And for the second
Dan
time
Bailey
tonight,
on for
this
the
field goal
goal.
unit comes out here.
A 47-yard
It'll come from the
attempt.
right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely
His kick
perfect.
is good.
And that will just add 3 more to a
Makes
lead
the
that's
score
already out of hand.
Jaguars 31.
So it's 3 more
Dolphins
points, and that
nothing.
widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And he will score.
Randy
On for the
Bullock
point after
lining up
is
for the
Randy
point
Bullock.
after.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's
go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off. Depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts, they still have 2, but using them will just be prolonging what's really already been decided. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
2
down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 50, 19. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got room. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Jags, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.